We're going to explain how to run a macro in Microsoft Word. 1. First, you need a macro. If you don't have one already, you'll need to record one. To do that, go to the Developer tab. If you don't see it, you might need to enable it. Go to File Options, Customize Ribbon, check the Developer box, and click OK. 2. On the Developer tab, click Record Macro. 3. Give your macro a name, choose a shortcut key, optional but helpful, and optionally add a description. 4. Now perform the actions you want the macro to automate. 5. When finished, click Stop Recording on the Developer tab. Now to run the macro, go back to the Developer tab. 7. You'll find your macro listed in the Macros dialog box, usually accessed by clicking the Macros button in the code group. Select your macro from the list and click Run. Alternatively, you can use the shortcut key you assigned if you chose to. If you need to edit your macro, select it from the list in the Macros dialog box and click Edit. This will open the Visual Basic Editor at VBE, where you can view and modify the macros code. Remember to save your Word document. Macros are saved with the document, not separately. If you close the document without saving, your macro will be lost. If you're sharing the document, the recipient must also have the Developer tab enabled to run the macros. Otherwise, they will be unable to use the macro functionality you created. If a security warning appears when you try to run a macro, make sure you trust the source. Only run macros from sources you know and trust to avoid potential malware. Understanding your macros code isn't necessary to run it, but it's a good idea to check it if you made it yourself, to ensure it does what you expect. For more advanced macro editing and creation, exploring online resources and tutorials about VBA, Visual Basic for Applications, is highly recommended. VBA is the programming language used for Word macros. Running macros can significantly speed up repetitive tasks in Word, saving you time and